Alrighty. Oh, we're back with this nonsense again. Ugh. Alright. Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's it? There it is. Alright. Let's get back into Chump King, whether we like it or not. Mostly not, but, you know. We're committed at this point. Not like marriage commitment, but just like a really long-term girlfriend commitment. You know what I mean? Do I know what I mean? I don't. Alright, game, show up. Show up, please. Do I not? Yeah, there it is. Why are you not? Why are you not showing up? What is this? Oh. Well, that can go away. Yes. No. Okay. Why is the game not showing up? What do I have? No. This one. Why are you being difficult? Off, on. Off. On. Unlock. Lock. We are not... I can't even do the BRB screen to, like... Come on, why are you not... Can't even do the BRB screen because, like, I need to actually see it. No, don't do that. This is BS. Okay, well, at least this means that OBS is indeed showing me the correct thing. Alright, well, we're doing this then. Alright, let's do a test then. Let's see if it's a Jump King thing or if it's an OBS thing. Okay, so that's showing up. Jump King. Yeah. What is this? Wait, what is this? What does quick load mean? Timer options. Do not display a timer on me. Okay. Borderless. Windowed. Full screen. Use borderless in-game. Game capture in OBS or in-game. Okay. Got it. So, window capture. Oh, I will. I'll be doing that. Temp Jump King. Yeah, I know, Sarah. If I'm working on it. There we go. Alright. Move that down. I don't know what the point of the lock is if it doesn't even... Alright. There. And then... yes, he did. Stretch to screen. No, so then where is... Chat. Order... Oh, I'm gonna have to... Reset the window. No. Dang it. Why? There we go. That's the button I wanted. I finally get this to work and it's not working anymore. Unbelievable. Is that what I need it to do? Where is it then? Transform. Scale. Where is it? Why is it there? Why is it not on the screen? I was going to surprise chat and be like, oh hey, not even gonna bring it up. Guess what? You're on the stream now. and then it just straight up didn't work. Thank you, Hotaru, but unfortunately... No, I'm using some side app thing, which I had in there. So now we're gonna remove this. Yes, I'm sure I want to remove it. And then we're going to just go ahead and do another window capture. And then we'll do chat. Select the window. We're gonna do that. Do that. And now it's on there, right? Are we seeing it, chat? Are we seeing it? There it is. I just had to re-put it on there. Alright, there you go, chat. You are now officially part of the stream. Behave. Or don't. You're not the big... Make you bigger. Alright. Stay long. I can't stay longer. It won't give me... Every time I make it longer, it makes it bigger. So I guess I could just go ahead and make it bigger. But there, you're bigger now. See? Bigger. Although maybe I can just... I want it to be more narrow. Whatever. Alright, there you go, chat. You're a part of me now. In every sense of the word. Full screen chat. Alright. Hang on. Let's see. Full screen windowed. Oh, that's clearly not what I want. Ah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da. This is transition, transform. There we go. Fit to screen. There you go. Do I want fit to screen? No. Stretch. There you go. You are that. Yeah. Have fun with that. Have fun with that, chat. Uh-oh. 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 I almost felt my doom, chat.
Your doom of sadness.
There we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I also have a second monitor now, too, chat. So I can actually have OBS up on a monitor and not worry about, you know, hypothetically speaking, leaving y'all in the starting soon screen until I have to be right back, and then I discover the horrible... Yeah, again, hypothetically, I mean, I would never do that, but you know, you got to be careful about these things, chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes waiting.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. Okay. And then... Why... Maybe I go up here first, and then I go up. And then... Nope! Too far. Well, that works. Okay. Alright, we got this, chat. We got this. Nope. Ooh, that works. Nope, nope. That does not work. Oh, boy. Oh. Maybe if I do this? No, not quite. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, and now we're gonna wait. And up. And then what's up here? Okay. That's fine. Okay. Should I just jump straight over? Oh, jeez. Okay. The wind is getting inside. But it's too much work to seal the entrance. Alright, bud. There we go. Are you having fun, Sarah? You look like you're having fun, buddy. I don't know whose emote that is, but you look like you're having fun. And I'm glad. Oh, that worked. Okay, now we're gonna go down and we're gonna go left. Are these any? Hi. Hi. Try to hold your breath when you're out there. Is it gross? The air is not so good to breathe. Okay, well, thank you for the heads up, sir. Okay. No! Joy is fleeting. Yes. I was almost at a position of safety. It's getting worse now. Hotaru, we don't talk much these days, what with, you know, life and circumstances. But you're gonna see one of the things that have made me the most sad in my life. And thank you for the lurk, Tony. Welcome in, buddy. Lovely to see you, bud. But anyway, this arguably upsets me more than the fact that I'm still unemployed. These. Yeah. You know, that's fair. Streaming. All right. Okay, Tony. And we stretch. We go all the way up. We get a little dizzy. We. And yeah. Snapchat's a good way to go. I mean, I certainly don't trust TikTok anymore, so I'm not using that.
Why you don't trust TikTok?
I don't even know if y'all can hear me right now. Oh, not well. Not well, kind of well, sort of. Oh, hang on. Mostly y'all are going to be hearing my crotch, because that's right where the mic is. It doesn't really have much to say at the moment.
What a statement.
Well, I'm just trying to be clear. And now for some water. All right. Thank you for the redeem, Tony. Appreciate you. So yeah, I don't trust TikTok, so you're not gonna be seeing anything from me anymore on there. But you know, good luck to the people still trying to make their livelihood on there. I honestly wish them the best. Dang it. Are you talking about me, buddy?
He was asking why you don't.
Why I don't trust it. It is a little complicated, but I can give you a simpler version of it that hopefully will not prompt you asking a bunch of questions that will make it a complicated answer for you. So, the government is... Are you actually listening to me?
Yes.
Okay, good, because I don't want to try and figure this out and then you're just not paying attention. That would be upsetting. So the government decided, hey, TikTok is dangerous to the security of... Currency pegging?
Apparently you blocked that out.
No, hang on. Currency pegging? I don't remember that phrase at all. It must have broke me because I don't recall that phrasing at all. I don't recall you discussing any form of pegging with me ever. You're going to need to refresh my memory on what that is.
Keep your audience in mind,
Yeah.
please.
Tied to the value of other currency. That's... That... Oh, is that what that's called? Hotaru. Alright. Is that what that word? Yeah, I mean...
Enough that it didn't stay.
What's it... What is the phrase when two words are spelled the same but mean completely different things? Is it a homonym? That sounds right. So, those are homonymous. Phenomena. Alright. Anyway. Anyway, my child.
He nodded.
Okay, so the people that are in charge of making the laws of our country... They are too vanilla, Hotaru. They're such nerds, and not in the cool way. So the government made a claim with no evidence to back it up that the app was dangerous for our country's security. And because of that, they came to the conclusion that the app needed to be banned. So no one... So at a certain date, no one would be allowed to use it anymore in our country. They can't control it anywhere else. But basically, they were like, "Hey, TikTok, you either need to make it so our country owns you, or we're gonna have to ban you in our country." And TikTok was like, "No, you are a very small percentage of our user base. We'll be fine. We're not gonna do that." And so then it got banned. But then it suddenly got unbanned, despite that there was a Supreme Court, like a big, very high up decision. It's like, no, it's going to happen. No one in the country is allowed to use it. So despite that, it somehow gets unbanned. And all the credit is allegedly going to the person who is the president right now. And given that basically, yeah, he is not a very intelligent person. He has hired people that are not very intelligent, that they are really great at manipulation and tricking people, but they're not very technically savvy themselves. Let's see. Then been delayed. Well, I thought that the delay got turned down, but anyway, basically it got banned. It got officially banned, and then it got unbanned, and all the credit went to a president who shouldn't have even had any capability to do anything because he wasn't president at the time. So it just feels like they're using it as a tool to support a man that is very dangerous. And you know what? The things that I do on there, the things that I do on there probably are not going to be affected. But you know what? I don't trust that the things I'm going to see on there are necessarily going to be censored in a way that aren't going to be manipulated in a way that I'm going to start seeing things that support a person that not only do I not like him, but I think he is very dangerous, and I don't want to see anything that has to do with him that isn't a very clear and very honest depiction of him. Does that make sense? Okay. Well, there you go.
Why has this cat been
And
sitting
immediately
in
going
my
on to a cat
bed,
topic.
just
So I am
staring
not
at
positive he actually did hear me.
Moving your legs. It's not a safe spot to lay down.
Anyway.
If you put your legs together instead of having them separate, like straight,
Yes.
straight, that makes a warmer spot.
That's why she's sitting.
Hotaru, I also appreciate the censor. The less that I have of that man and his name in my consciousness, the better. Like, I understand politically speaking, it's important to be aware of him and all that. But even when people are making fun of him, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear his voice. Dang it. Like, I just don't want him to exist. So, thank you for your consideration, buddy. I appreciate you. How is... Yeah. How's the missus? I hope she is doing well. Dang it. Dang it.
Sit down, please.
And I hope you are both happy despite circumstances. Circumstances, TM. TM, TM, TM.
What was TM mean that?
Trademark.
Oh,
Drowning.
thanks.
I remember those days of drowning in schoolwork. Never came up for air. Lost some brain cells because of it.
Now you don't understand economics.
And now I didn't know that pegging was a word for economics.
Brain cells.
I don't know if it's the brain cells is the reason.
I think it's his brain suck.
That is... Oh, okay. Y'all, an ad is going to start in 30 seconds, so I'm going to see how much I can get in 30 seconds, but when... Alright. Alright. We're going to pause here. We're going to let the ad go. For those of you that do not have whatever, a sub or anything, you're not going to miss anything. Don't worry. I will be back as soon as the ad is over. I love you. See you in about 90 seconds, I think it is. Yeah. Have fun there. And we're back. I should probably have some music going, but also music is kind of going already. All right, we are back. We have recovered physically, not necessarily emotionally, because that's what this game does to me. And maybe, yeah. There we go. Ooh, okay. Nope. Okay. We can do this. Oh, shoot. Hey, hey, hey. Second screen. I caught it pretty early that time. Oh, yeah. Ah.
Well done.
This is I already feel improved as a content creator. This is great. So I wanted to tell you something, chat. I've been thinking, because a streamer friend of mine talked about how, oh dear. Oh, okay, this is fine. I can work with this. Was talking about how it might be a good idea, like, for people that have why is life like this? Oh geez. Hang on. So I might be trying to do some voice acting stuff. Yes?
Did you see her last message?
That you're already doing
About college? I did. Online college, and it's so much. I remember online college back in my day. Back in my day in '09 or '8, I don't remember, but I remember it happening. It
Left a real impression on you.
left a real impression on me. I tell you what, it wasn't easy. Especially the parts that were easy, because then my professors got weird about me doing the easy thing, which was to just keep retaking the test until I got all the answers correct. And they were like, why did you do that? And I was like, why wouldn't I? Taking advantage of the system. Dang, Skippy, I am. What do you do you want me to try harder for the same grade? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Okay. What do you mean I'm already doing voice acting?
Every time you meet someone who talks to you, you always change your voice.
That what?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You keep going. It's out of your voice. Make it deeper.
Wait, do you mean when I find a new character?
Yeah, they start talking.
Okay, yeah, but I mean like dedicated voice acting, buddy.
What if I bring up
I mean, like as a job. Like as for work.
Yeah, like as a thing, and not just me making goofy noises. Ugh.
I thought you meant for Mom, can we go to bed?
You can go get changed if you want.
I don't know.
Child, you are distracting me too much with your inane comments about me, and now I'm down. No, please. Please do not taunt me and make me actually upset with you. One of her professors can't even post assignments on time. That's like the easiest thing about being a professor. You just post it. Especially when you've been a professor for a long time, you're doing the same assignments over and over. You just put it on a schedule. It's like, bro, just try a little bit harder to hide the incompetency. Just like if you're tenured, I get it, but also put in effort for your job.
Is just like its own special brand of
It's just something.
extremely irritating.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a discussion group. Right.
Yeah. You have to respond to at least 3 people. I was like, got it, 3 people. Well, at least you can do more. No, why would you say that? Why would you?
Different people.
Has to be 3 different
Can't be
people.
the same people you responded to last week.
I was like,
I had a
why?
teacher who was like that, and I hated that.
Why would you make that a rule? It has to be someone different from last time. What if I responded to those people last time because they were the first people I found that had something I could respond to? Okay, it is not my fault if my other classmates suck at posting something. All right, and I'm not just saying that because I spent a lot of time on internet forums. No. I'm saying that if they have nothing, like no sort of conversation starter, it is not my fault that I'm going to be responding to the same people multiple times who actually can start a conversation starter, who can actually leave open-ended topics. And yes, Hitaru, I agree. I am glad to be done with that. University gave me two major benefits. No, 3 major benefits. One, it gave me a degree, a piece of paper that I don't even need to use most of the time. It gave me the woman who is now my wife, and it gave me a lot of cooking experience. Those last 2 things were circumstantial. The university didn't even provide those. It just happened to be. I did not get my degree issued wife. No. I just met her at work.
Same university, but different colleges.
Hataru, you're not my wife. What do you mean? We're not. What are you? You know what you are. You know. You're the step aunt. That's true. I did get you in college. But if we're gonna count all the people that I met, that includes a certain roommate that you and my wife also had during that time, which I don't know.
We don't claim that.
You don't claim her.
We don't claim that.
Yes, buddy. What do you need?
Look at this.
What am I looking at? Flowers. Yes.
The flowers just disappear. It's
Well,
like they hate me.
It's more like the game thought, you know what? I don't think anyone's going to pay attention to the flowers of this game. Buddy, I have news for you. Nope. Never even met she calls Charmander.
Tell Christy I love her.
Yeah, we love Christy. Thank you for finding her on Tumblr, or however that went. I don't remember. I think that's how it went. Alright. And over. She has been told. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. Okay. The goal is to not... Goal failed spectacularly. That... Yeah.
Why?
I thought that was the case.
Mom, why did
I like to think of it, I'll be honest, I like to think of it as y'all role-played a little bit too real. You know, the kind of role-play that, you know, someone might do when they're being creepy and you're just like, dude, we're just doing a little game here. and then except I picture it as, wait, y'all were both actually into it, and then there we go. Oh, that's a
That's such a good joke.
role played too close to the lesbian son. That's a different version of Icarus.
It's like the Hosier Icarus.
Oh, 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 oh! Too distracted by Hosier Icarus.
I'm just.
Oh,
I'm
that's.
just opening it.
I'm sorry.
Why?
What's wild is that they met in person on the day I gave birth to this child.
Wait, that's when that happened?
Yes, she came over to help with this child because I was in labor with that child, and then had to leave to go to the airport to pick up Christy.
Oh, I forgot. It's kind of a
It
big
was-
day. I forgot a
it
lot
was-
of things.
It was a
This is
rough night.
long. Can you look, please?
What? I see.
I do remember her being there that night because I remember us chatting a bit while she helped cart boiling water up to your pool.
Yeah.
You know,
But then she got to see a newborn baby.
maybe she got to see a newborn. And you're
just
welcome
bonus.
for that bit of interpersonal riz. You got to use a baby to your benefit.
And now he won't stop making noises.
Yeah, that has never stopped.
Child.
She hates babies? Oh, well,
But
then I
she
think it's a
didn't hate
testament.
mine to my face, and that is what matters.
That is a testament to your riz then, my friend. Good job. Oh my god. Buddy, I am going to start yelling at you if you don't stop making noises right next to my head.
Move away.
Because I am getting frustrated. Please, please. I love you, child. I will always love you, but sometimes I will get upset with you, and I need you to be okay with that, okay?
She doesn't like babies,
Too
and
much.
yet, after introducing her to my newborn, she still let me be in her wedding.
Oh.
Isn't that wild?
Y'all nailed it. And yes, Satoru, I am very aware of how badly this is going. I am fully aware. Oh.
Is there necessary?
Oh my goodness. This game, because if you've never played this game before, Hataru, first of all, let me just say you're getting the full experience with what I'm experiencing right now. It is just pain and torture. So don't play it. Just watch me suffer, and you got it. It's done.
I will say this
It's-
does not make me want to play it.
And yeah. I am not a great advertiser of this game. If the devs of Jump King ever show up, oh yes. If and let me
quit so long ago at this point.
yeah, no, I would have too. Hotaru, let me be clear. I would have absolutely have loved to have quit this game a long time ago. Except my friend Tony, who maybe you noticed him lurking however long ago, I don't remember.
He works for you.
Yeah, he is a very frequent lurker, and I appreciate that for him. I appreciate all of my lurkers, whether they announce it or not. So if you check my redeems, there is a redeem that you can do to
Please don't sit on
challenge me to a game, and that'll be the next game that I do for stream. And originally, when I allowed that to be on there, I was thinking, well, first of all, no one's going to get this many points too soon. Tony, however, who basically lurks through the entirety of all of my streams, built up those points rather quickly. Yeah, he redeemed that, and he chose this. So this is what we're doing. And
Can I go to bed after this?
unfortunately, I've been showing proper progress, which means I can't justify to myself to just say, well, I tried my best, I need to stop. because I've shown enough progress
Henry.
to say, yep, it is possible. I'm going to be able to do it eventually. I'm gonna suffer along the way though. It's gonna be it's an ordeal. But my friend, this game is definitely in a category of games the likes of which are like Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff, where the point of the game is, yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. And the satisfaction comes from the fact that you did it. Hooray. Oh, I'm not enjoying this jump I keep doing again. There we go. There we go. However, the main difference, of course, is with something like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, you can progress.
You don't constantly get forced back downhill.
You can, yeah. And even if, metaphorically speaking, you do fall down 50 stories and have to basically start over your entire stream, like, those games, they're action adventure games. You build up resources that you can use to like get stronger gear, build up your stats and stuff. And so the next time, yeah, there's more than just the one mechanic that requires a finesse.
Sounds fake.
Yeah, I know. Everything sounds fake when you've been doing this long enough.
No, thank you. Can you tap it if you want? No TV, please. Don't give me that.
But yeah,
Not in the bed, please.
this is definitely one of those games that I already know. This is playing this game is very similar to my relationship with exercise. It's just like, by the time I'm done with it for the day, I'm not happy. It's just more of a like, well, I did it. I'm done now. Hooray. I think the thing about these kinds of games is that it's just like a hard reminder of how badly one mistake can... Yeah. You know, that's fair. Because while if I was challenged to play Bloodborne or Dark Souls or whatever... You know, I think the newest one... Oh, why did I jump like that? You know, if I was challenged to play Elden Ring or whatever, it's like, I would be willing to do it, and I think I would have a much better time doing it than I would this. Not a high bar. But also, I'm not volunteering for those games. I'm not spending my precious little time and my fleeting money that I'm mostly using for trading card games at this point. My precious allowance. I'm not spending that on Bloodborne. I've seen it played. It looks good. I'm sure there is some very interesting lore behind these games. I'm not buying it. Oh, frick.
That's why I don't read sad books.
Yeah. Read the sexy books instead.
Yeah, they're funny, the sexy,
Yeah.
the interesting, not the sad.
Shelley Lawrenston.
If I can get away with not reading the sad.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little upset that book the other day made me cry so much.
Yeah. Also, Shelley Lawrenston, I know you'll never hear my voice. If you ever do, please make yourself known, because it would be an honor to just say hi to you. I am a big fan of your Shifter series, specifically the Badgers, the Honey Badgers. I love them so much. I love that the most upsetting thing that happens in the book is usually immediately preceded. It immediately followed by the women in those books just immediately getting revenge. Just destroying, like Like, there's no, like, oh, we should, like, move on, or it's like, oh, no, it was a sad thing, and that sad thing happened, and we can't do anything about it. No, it's someone got shot, so now that someone who got shot, probably a honey badger, is then going to rip...
Around and savage them.
Yes, or throw them through a wall.
Yes.
Because she doesn't transform, she can't shift, but she can throw someone through a wall, so what does she need to shift for? It's like, Miss Lawrenceston, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, the sexy scenes are very nice. Always appreciate those. But what I also really appreciate is just the sheer women will not be oppressed in these books. More of a annoying inconvenience. I respect that. I also like, they're a nice fantasy for me too, because it's the nice fantasy of being very attractive, because the male side is like, he's very attractive and he is very comforting to me, and that's what I want to be. And so I can live through the men that are in those books, and I like that. That is what I want from it. Hotaru, you know, I'm not... No offense, buddy. I don't know that I would necessarily trust you to be responsible with the power of throw people through a wall at you know, at your whim. I don't know that... You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. I'm glad we have an understanding. Yeah, listen. Can we stop reminding the world that I forgot about the sex scenes and introduce them to my mother? I don't even remember how that conversation started. I know...
We were talking about some book, and you were like, you know what's a good book?
It is a good book.
You described, like, an entire plot, and she was really intrigued, and I was like, Mark...
Listen.
You realize that's not what all this in the book, right?
No, I forgot about that part, because it's always every time she writes the spicy scene in those books, she writes
mother
one...
was like, I'm going to download this to my Kindle, and I was like, Mark!
What? It's a great book. Oh, right, that part. Yeah. Here's the thing. That it's like Shelley puts that in as an afterthought sometimes. Like, I don't mean like she just ham-fists it in. It comes about naturally. Like, it's a romance book. They get around to it. Yeah, nothing is dependent on it. It's more like, hey, this is how we're going to solidify the fact that they are indeed in love and they are going to be together forever. That is what's happening. But even when like the couple books that I recall, at least, when there is a second scene, it fades to black. Yeah, she only details one scene. Okay, like, so excuse me if I forget the one scene when I'm so focused on she threw a grizzly bear through a wall.
I mean, you'd really miss something if you tried to do a non-spicy version of these books, though.
Yeah. Like...
I would not be upset if they had a non-spicy version of the cover, though. The covers really leave something to be desired, some of them.
The covers are very traditional.
The newer ones just have like a badger face on them, and that's great. But
oh yeah, that's funny.
Her older books all just have like half-naked men on them. It's very distracting when you're trying to come off as someone who's not reading terrible things. Thank you. You do that.
Go Google the covers. Go see.
Shelley Lawrenceston.
Why
Let me know if you would recommend that to your mother-in-law.
Listen, can we...
And then have to explain to her face why actually that recommendation might not be up your alley.
Listen.
Don't listen to your son.
Excuse you.
If you don't want to,
listen.
Read that.
Out of all those books that we read, I've only seen 3 covers. Okay? And
Well, yeah,
okay, I
usually
will
it's like the
admit
audio
all
for
three of
that.
those covers did have half naked men on them. But listen, I forgot. And I don't think this should be my fault. I
Yeah, so Mark recommended that to his mom
can
while she was in
we
our house, and I had to explain why actually she might not want to download that right now because that might not be what she wants to read. And also, that if she really does want to read it because she sounded very interested in the plot, you can just skip that chapter.
Yes.
And she did not seem overly enthused by that idea. I don't think she ever did read it. And
Well,
I think that my
then it's
future-
not my fault.
my subsequent
It's my fault.
recommendations have suffered because we
Don't
got her excited about this
listen.
book and then we're like, actually don't.
Listen.
She's been a
Don't
little hesitant since then.
don't
Listen, I read so many books and I recommend so many books. I don't think she's read like a single one that I've suggested since that.
Okay.
I'm not blaming you.
It sounds like you're blaming me. It sounds like you're blaming
I'm
me.
just reporting on facts.
Facts. Throwing me under the bus is what you're doing. But Mark, you actually did do it. Yeah, shush you.
It was just such a moment.
And again, I am sorry. I forgot. I don't focus on the very steamy moment that is well written. I focus on the dudes getting thrown around moments that are well
That's
written.
fair. They're very well written.
And there's so much more of them than the steamy moment.
That's true.
How many chapters are in that book? One of them is
Just a really
this
long
is yeah. And that's all it is. Like beginning is let's do this. The end of the previous chapter is we're doing this. The start of the chapter afterwards is usually like hanging out in wherever they ended up, and they're just chill, and maybe there's mention of pants needing to be put back on or whatever. It's like that's it, and then it goes right back to plot. Like this is not my fault, even though it's my fault. All right, that's what I'm saying.
You know what? She did in June say that she took up my suggestion of the Wizard's Butler,
Okay.
and she was hooked on it. So there we go.
Okay.
One
So.
recommendation she did actually take.
Okay.
It took months for her to actually pick it up, but she did pick it up. So.
Well, again, you recommend so many for her. Maybe she's just still working through the list. Maybe it's not my fault.
I just think her confidence was a little shaken.
I'm sorry I have put a stain on your relationship with my... Alright. There you go, CJ. Is that what you wanted? I hope you can forgive me for staining your relationship with my mother.
I mean, it's not really a forgiveness thing. It was just baffling that it happened.
So you're not going to forgive me. Great. Oh, there's an ad going right now, so... What?
Our children had disappeared.
Yeah, they do that.
Boys,
What?
where did you go?
I was into changing them.
Why?
So you can change.
I will never be pegged, CJ.
That's for after the kids go to bed.
Yeah.
You can't explain any further than that.
No,
That
see,
conversation has to stop.
hang on. It's about when
Currency.
currency is tied to the value of other currencies.
I feel like
That's
CJ
what it
probably
is.
does know about it because he's an accountant, right?
I don't know. CJ, do you know about... Yes, buddy. What can I do for you, child? There you go. Hugs. Lots of hugs. CJ asked me again in about 15 minutes after I've put my children to bed. I'll explain. when I
Something
don't
that
have
needs
to.
explaining.
Yeah.
Just sharing more information with
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just?
CJ missed the slutty books, so
Yeah, he did.
he probably would have greatly enjoyed that conversation.
Maybe. I don't know if those are his cup of tea though.
No, but the conversation.
Buddy, are we just gonna keep hugging for this?
He's smiling.
What are we doing here, pal?
Just hugging.
Just hugging.
I'm doing a thing here though. You recall that, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And are you doing this because I'm doing a thing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go. I need a water.
Found out.
Stop streaming. Stop
Buddy,
recording.
come on.
Come on.
Aww.
All you. All right. And yes, CJ, it is certainly not that. So I will enlighten you on the conversation we had later. But welcome back, everybody.
Mark, he's too silly.
Yeah, I know. I can't do anything about his silliness levels.
Too silly.
Mostly because I kind of
Silly mom.
fostered them.
Silly mama.
Oh, really?
What if I go? Nope. Okay.
Apparently I am also silly.
Yeah. It runs in the family, my love.
I don't know how
I'm
this
sorry.
happened.
I'll tell you how it happened. So when a
I
mom,
understand.
listen, I can explain how it runs in the family, but that is also going to have to wait for when the children go to bed.
Don't me.
Did you go first?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Let me see. You need to scrub circles on
How's everybody's Sunday? How's everybody's weekend?
I can see
Is everyone ready for Monday?
more than one
I'm not,
Archer. I need you
because
to
it means I have to go back on the work grind.
I know.
And by work grind, I mean grind to get that job that I still don't have. What?
Life is so hard over here.
Oh, I know.
Hard.
Hard. In which way? Because I know it's hard in a lot of ways.
When you brush your teeth, you have to actually brush your teeth
Oh,
and like get the food off of them with a toothbrush.
yeah. With a toothbrush, can't you just swish water and be done?
Stop that. Go. Go.
No,
Go.
you
Bathroom.
can't.
Go.
You can't?
So he claims.
No, you can't.
Well, I'm glad he knows that.
Apparently.
Because sometimes it seems like he doesn't.
I mean, that was my stance.
I am ready to have insurance and get the kids to a dentist appointment. And also for me to get to a dentist appointment. It really is, Hitaru. Thank you. Thank you for understanding the plight of our children who are fine with showers as long as they're not the first one to do it. For some reason.
And yeah, they definitely did floss, unless you're gonna check, in which case, oh, I need to run out of the room real quick.
Yeah, hang on. Let me double check that I did the flossing. But I definitely did it. I just need to double check real quick. It's so true. As the firstborn, Hitaru, I know that all too well. I genuinely tried to not compare myself to my brother because, like, I think about all the things that I did first versus all the things that he then did afterwards. And it's like, hang on, how did you get it easier? Wait, what is this? What are these shenanigans? It's like, okay, you paid off your college debt, but you didn't have to go into starving debt in the cheapest university of the country. Wait, hang on. Okay, you bought your first house, and why is it bigger and nicer than mine? What are these shenanigans?
He did pick a different state.
Somehow, that's not enough for me.
I'm just saying. We picked a very expensive city.
We
buying
didn't.
a house. And I'm really glad we don't own it anymore.
If only for the HOA nonsense, yeah.
Talk to me about HOA.
But if I don't talk to you about HOAs, how am I going to complain about them?
I was just thinking about that video of the guy explaining Dunkirk. Like, and what about the Navy, you might ask? Don't ask me about the Navy. The Navy is not in play. Anyway.
Yeah. You know what? I agree, Hitaru, but you know what the irony about my feelings about an HOA? I am not bothered by when you rent an apartment, I'm not bothered by them. The HOAs, I hate them. But you redid your rotting fence without telling them, even though the rules don't say we have to tell them. So they're just.
Do you remember our back porch and all the issues we had with it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you remember.
Oh yeah. If you don't remember, and I'll tell for the sake of chat, and oh yeah, it's ridiculous. Like the when I don't live in Colorado anymore. We used to live in Colorado. It's where all three of my children were born, and the first / only house I ever bought was there. It was a townhouse. It was part of an HOA. Blah blah blah. It had a really nice back area, and it had like a back wooden porch balcony thing, but it clearly had not been taken care of. Just
It was very splintery.
it was very splintery. It just straight up weathered.
I'm really just.
And the one of the first days that we lived there, the one of our kids touched it and got 20 small splinters up in their hand. So it was a nasty process of trying to dig them all out. And it was just a whole thing. And it was just why
Please stop.
is the HOA not taking care of this fence? This is in very clear terrible condition. Well, on top of that, it was built incorrectly
And without informing the HOA.
and without informing the HOA. So the HOA was technically not responsible for it because they didn't do it. It was not part of their thing, so they weren't going to do anything.
Even though it was there when we bought it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in charge of the outside of the house.
Yes. So
And they were
basically,
like, also, it shouldn't be there, so you should take care of that.
yeah.
I'm like, you didn't put it there. I'm like, yep. Well.
Too bad. So, yeah, it was the whole thing. And so it basically boiled down to the only thing that I could do reasonably was I couldn't undo the floorboards of the thing, but I could cut down the fence around it.
Really flimsy, spindly
Yeah.
fence.
But keep in mind, we didn't have a lot of money, so basically I took a handsaw to the thing to take it down.
All the screws and things were rusted in. And
Yeah.
unremovable. They were like, this is a safety hazard. You should definitely take care of that. We're not gonna do it.
Oh, they didn't even say it was a safety hazard. They said,
The guy who came to look at it did.
oh yeah. He said it's not up to code because it goes up against the electrical box that we had to replace.
Yes. And also,
Dad,
a child can fit through these slots.
Yeah. Yes, buddy.
what's the lowest level?
The lowest level?
Yeah.
It's a place that is very far down, and no, I'm not going to show you.
Aww.
No. No.
Why?
Pull up. You know what? Pull up one of my VODs, and he can watch that.
No.
He can watch that.
Just come sit over here and watch you go up and down on Zone.
Yeah, but he wants to see the very beginning, buddy. If you want to see the very beginning, you can watch my videos where I was starting at the very beginning, because I am not going back there.
Because it would be very hard to get back to where you were.
Yes.
Oh.
Can you go check on your brother and make sure he has also brushed his teeth?
It is already hard enough just to get past where I'm currently at, buddy. I am not going back to the beginning.
Just to let him see it.
There are so many occasions where my son wants me to die or fail or whatever just to see what happens. I'm just like, I'll tell you what I die. What do you need to see?
But I just want to see.
I just want to see.
Harry's not answering me.
Okay, tell him to come here, please.
Mom needs you.
Mom hates you.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Did you?
Chat, I think I may need to be done soon.
Gosh, yes.
Oh, I thought you said change.
Oh my god.
I think he forgets what he does when it's time to get changed.
Did you brush? Yeah. Did you? Yeah. Wait, did you say brush? Yeah.
Okay. I sometimes do that too.
You're looking right at me.
Didn't
Wait,
he?
did you mean teeth?
I thought you meant brush my feet.
I was just trying to steal my steal it.
Go.
Go do your thing, buddy.
Children.
Childrening.
Yep. 3 minutes, man.
Yuki.
But if you want to just go to bed now, you can.
That's true. That's a really nice offer.
Yeah, I would like to
He's the one who's been asking. Don't
No, it's just-
phrase it
She said
like
the
I'm
other
trying to
day
get out.
When I offered her to go to bed early. That's a really nice offer.
Oh,
No,
okay.
thanks.
Thought you were making fun of me. It's like, oh, typical father just wants to get rid of his kids.
No. I was just remembering what she said.
Ooh. Bad one.
Yes, buddy, that was a bad jump for me.
Went down one layer
Yep.
and another.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easy to get back to the next. Oh.
Not open. Please stop. Hey.
Ice floor. It's an ice floor.
So meanwhile, chat, I've been working on my video game. So far my plan is that I want to make the design document first. Basically use it as the word of truth for the game. Like everything that is going to be in the game should be in this document. And so once the document is completed, then it's just a matter of, okay, it's right there. Just put it into game. Put it into code. So the actual coding part should be really easy by comparison. The thing, though, is I don't know how to make a game. I don't know how to, like... Because, like, I have the overall design. And I guess part of what I need to do is just word vomit the pieces that I have on there and then try to expand beyond that. So that it eventually comes together in that fashion. Because I have some larger elements and a couple of the smaller ones. It's the in-between stuff that I'm not sure how to get to. Buddy, please wash your hands. sticking his hands down his pants for some reason. Ugh.
Not be in there at all. Let alone inside above a tablet.
Is it bedtime?
Hey, do not take that to your room, please.
Set it right here.
Fine.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I guess part of what I've been trying to figure out is like the progression from start to end game. You know what I mean? It really, you're so right, because like it's such a defeated sound, which it combined with the fact that you what?
I'm really glad I don't have the sound.
Yeah. It's like just combined with the fact that it ends with you face down, just as a very clear this. Like it's the smack, and you just lay there just defeated and sad. And I need to step away cuz children, and also because I'm sad. So BRB, y'all. Why do I got to come back to you phrasing it like that again?
I was just a reference to earlier in the conversation.
Yeah. No, we do need to just once again specify that it's the
book.
book.
It's a good book.
It's the smut that I accidentally recommended to my mother, which was not an accident. It's just accidentally.
Forgot parts of the book.
Yeah, the one chapter out of the 25 chapters.
It wouldn't be a problem if she didn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
If she was into reading that kind of thing, it would have been fine.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, CJ, if you're here, if you're still here. So anyway, pegging. Pegging is what we were talking about earlier, which is just funny that that's how you came in to chat. We were talking about pegging, except apparently pegging is a term in economics. It is a term that refers to a currency that is based off of the what? The value of another currency. And we were thinking that you might know what pegging is because you're an accountant. You peg / tie it to another currency.
Which
yeah.
They could have come up with a better term.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what my friend Hotaru was talking about earlier. Is that clearly these economist people are very vanilla because they did not realize pegging is already a term that we associate to.
It was really funny.
Maybe. Something tells me that an economist...
Because they could write it into a paper and, like, present it, and people would have to speak about it.
I don't know.
In a serious way.
We're talking about people who don't understand why millennials aren't buying more houses.
That's true.
So I don't think that they have the foresight.
Maybe it was named by an intern.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. We're just making stuff up.
You know what? That would be great if it was just like, wait, did they not? Did they? I was like, why are they saying that the currency's pegged together? That doesn't. Can we actually call it that? Are we gonna get? We can. All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream soon because I am hitting my my mental limit with this game, as you can imagine. Oh, the progress. Oh. Hang on. Redeem successful. Thank you, Hataru.
Cherry chapstick?
I don't know what chapstick it is. I think it's the pomegranate one, which doesn't taste like pomegranate.
No, it smells like cherry.
Yep.
Now I smell like cherry.
Don't worry about it. It's just a kiss. It's just there was nothing else happening except a kiss. You don't need to worry about it. It's not weird or anything at all. It's just a kiss. I don't have to worry about the ethics behind having this redeemed for my stream. It's fine. It's fine.
It's not like you haven't seen us kiss before.
Yeah. I've kissed in front of other people before. I'm gonna do it again. Can't stop me. Won't stop me.
We're at our wedding.
It's true.
We
A lot of
definitely
people.
kissed there.
I kissed in front of my mom. And I did not think it was weird then, but now that I say it out loud like that, it sounds weird now. You okay, love?
I almost just spit vodka on my laptop. It's fine.
You know, when you specify it as paying for it, that's when it gets weird. Keep in mind.
You're paying Mark to take us a very short break.
Yeah.
Walk across the room.
Yeah. That's what you're paying for. Also, if I could make it 0 points, I would, but it has to have a single. The minimum is 1 point. I can't have a free redeem. Which is a bummer because I would absolutely make it 0 if I could. And if I knew how, I would also like put fanfare and stuff on it. Like someone just subscribed to me, but it's me kissing my hot wife.
Confetti.
Da. Yes. Yeah, shoot it. It just a real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, it being an innuendo would be funny too.
I don't think that's kissing.
It is if you do it right. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. But thank you for the kiss redeem. I love that. Is my biggest accomplishment as a streamer is having that redeem. My favorite perk of the job is I get an excuse to stop everything and go kiss my hot wife. I love you too, buddy. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you for showing up. Always
Bye.
love it. Oh, well. I'll try to have fun.
Someone must do it.
Someone has to do it. And it can't be all the other streamers that have already done it to the degree that they're doing challenges for it. It's got to be me. Me the possum.
It's gonna be me. I mean, it's March, but you know.
It's gonna be March. I think it's funny that the only reason it sounds like that is because he mispronounced me.
I mean,
And then it stuck and became a
That
thing,
is-
and now
yeah.
he can't fix it. It's too late. And now it's
real
especially too
sad.
late.
He made so much money.
It's so sad.
So much money.
Wish I could be.
Household name.
Wish
So
I
sad.
wish I could be that sad. Wipe my tears with $100 bills. Finally made it back up, and then I fell so far. Oh boy. Come on. We can make it. We're gonna... Nope. Okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it. Gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We are going to... Come on. Come on. All right, well, I think that's enough. That feels like an appropriate place to end it at. Um, I'm just gonna be done. Spend some time with my wife so I emotionally feel better about what I've done. Feel a little about what I've put myself through.
What you've survived.
Ugh.
Survivor of trauma.
The trauma.
Honestly, it's a lot of falling.
So much falling. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna take y'all to I wonder if my bear friend will let me. Oh, we can. Okay, we're gonna go to my friend Foofy. She is great. She is a bear. She is sweet and wonderful. And her chat picks on her sometimes, so I expect you all to be nice. Be nice to her. We love her. She's great. She is currently playing Bioshock 2. It's her first playthrough, so don't be backseating and all that. You know, the usual etiquette of don't do it unless asked. But she's great. I love her. If I recognize the part that I think she's at, she's toward the end of the game. She might be wanting to finish the game before end of stream. So yeah, have a good time. It's a great game, and thank you all for being here. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. I hope you were having a wonderful time. I hope you had a great weekend.
Hope you enjoy the book rec.
And hope you enjoy the book recommendation that we keep talking about that I did. I love you all.
It's a good book.
It is. Shelley Lawrenston, please validate me. I love you all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Mark! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh. What did that even say? Oh, I saw something there. Daddy meets Uncle Stanley.